and your life.
Welcome back to That's Football. Chelsea take on LAFC in the Club World Cup. I'm Terry Fleurs from the Football Terrace. Thank you all very, very much indeed for tuning in this evening. It was exciting. Sorry, hit like and share buttons. Are you seeing the way they're making them walk out one by one? Listen, I am not sold on this tournament yet. By a country mile, I am not sold just yet. It's an interesting one indeed, to say the least. It's an interesting one indeed, to say the least, the way they're walking out. But good evening to all of you. Who is this guy? Rob. I'm Terry Fleurs. I'm on the United Stand. You've got to come watch it. I've got my own channel, The Football Terrace. We're live, by the way, for a match reaction to this game and live phone-in show. This is going to redirect you to it at the end of this stream, so we'll see you all over there. Is the stadium empty as well? I haven't even... Oh, wow. Oh, my days. I said it yesterday, and they've got to fly out fans from these said countries. I mean, LA, I mean, they're in America, but they should... That's what FIFA should have spent some of these billions on. Get 20,000 Chelsea fans, flights, accommodation, travel, and tickets paid for. Get them into those stadiums. Show them how it's done. Matthew, hope you're well. Linda here says, hi Terry, can I have a shout out for my daughter Katie, who gave birth to a beautiful baby boy? Listen, Katie, congratulations on the birth of your bouncing baby boy. Good luck. I have two boys. They are a nightmare, but I'm sure yours are going to be lovely, not like mine. In fairness, my eldest was great. It's my youngest that was a pain in the back side. It's Mark's brother. Hello to everybody. Hope you're all well. What are they doing now? Like a national anthem or something? I don't even know. I don't know what they're doing. There's no sound for me. But congratulations to Linda, as you as well, becoming a grandmother. Was that your first grandchild? Would love to know. Would love to know. That would be amazing. That would be amazing indeed. Let's keep your comments coming in here. Thanks, Terry. That's grandchild number 8. Your 8th grandchild. Wow. How many does my dad have now? A mum. So I've got 3. My brother Daniel's got 3. So that's 6. Brother Sam has got 2. So that's 8. Mitchell's got 2. So they're on 10. They're on 10 actually now. That's crazy. Linda Seals is... I'm not even reading that out, Isaac. I'm not even reading that. That's disrespectful, my bro. That is disrespectful indeed. Obviously, the starting lineups, you can see them on the screens. There's all the match stats and everything else going on. And thank you very much for tuning in. Just want to let you all know the timer is probably going to be off tonight because of my location where I'm watching it and the game. We will have that fixed for the next Club World Cup watch along with me. So don't stress yourselves out about that, okay? Just chill. Mark's going to give another chance. I don't know what that means. Is this your first watch along on That's Football? Love your content on United. No, I did one at towards the end of last season. I don't remember. It was for a Champions League night. I did one. I think one of the semi-finals. And I'm going to be doing the Chelsea games here for Mark and for That's Football for the Club World Cup, and then in the knockout stages, more to come on that as well. And what we'll be doing is going live on my platform, the Football Terrace, afterwards for a live phone-in show, so you guys can come on, face or not, doesn't matter, but you can come on and give us your views and give us your opinions. Be amazing to see and hear from you. Chelsea got to win this, haven't they? What are you all thinking? I mean, like, Chelsea have to win this. No if, no buts, no maybes. They've got to be winning this game. Surely they've got to be winning this game. And have you all seen the new function, by the way, on YouTube, where it shows you the top fans and who the top contributors are on the shows? Although, with the size of my screen, I've got to zoom out a little bit. But Purple's top. Tom Gold is currently in 2nd. And Alex is currently in 3rd place. So big up yourselves. That's the amount of comments that you put in, the amount of interactions that you give. Linda coming in there at 5th. Keep going. Sai here says top spammer. Bit of spam. Nothing wrong with a bit of spam. I used to like a spam sandwich when I was a kid. Good old spam. Get that like button hit. Chelsea players all coming together now in a nice big huddle. They've not got a shirt sponsor again, Chelsea. Why have they not got a shirt sponsor again? Wow, that is so empty, man. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, my. Well. Let's crack on with this. I've got to put one of these in my mouth. Because I've had... Where are they gone, the ones that I take? Are they all gone now? Have they run out? Oh, no. I've had a bit of laryngitis, you see. So just to keep my voice... Here they are. So I'm not sucking on sweet or anything like that. I've just got to take one. My voice is a bit sore. So, there we go. The stadiums are emptier than Rocket Raccoon's League Watch. I know what that means. Alright, game's kicked off. I'll be honest with you. Barring Olivier Giroud, I don't know any of the LAFC players. None of them whatsoever. Don't know them at all. Mark's been going gym. Mark's been eating all the pies. That's more what it is. Although I am back in the gym now. Big up yourselves. Oh, Hugo Lloris is in goal, is he? Yeah, that's fair. You know, in fairness, I looked at the lineups. I didn't look at the bench. Sorry, I didn't look in goal. Let's look at their lineup again here. Hugo Lloris. Who else? Nah, no one. Olivier Giroud on the bench. And that's about it. Do I know anyone else in that team? No. No one. Chelsea going strong tonight, though. I was excited to see Deadlock play, actually, but he's not going to be on the pitch. How do you not know who Dennis is it? How's that pronounced? Is it Bigana? I don't know. I've not heard of him. I'll be honest with you. When I was younger, I watched a lot more. I watched a lot more football. Played a lot more football computer games. Sorry, LAFC coming forward here. Oh, might have half a chance here. The touch is good. They broke into the box. Done better than Auckland. Go on, LAFC. Take the lead. Give us some jeopardy. Oh, that'd be cleared now. It's one of those games where I think Chelsea will win, but I would kind of like to see LAFC take the lead, because at least then it gives us a little bit of jeopardy. Little bit of jeopardy. Lloris is Hugo Lloris. That's how I say it. If I said it wrong, I apologise. I apologise. You look younger today, Mark. Good for you. I'm glad you say I look younger. Do you hear that, Goldbridge? Do you hear that? I'm quite glad of my hair. Nearly 40. One grey hair I've got. And even that I pluck. Right, here we go. Lavia well won the ball back here. I really think this is going to be a demolition job tonight. Because, you know what? When was the last time an MLS team even beat a Premier League team in a pre-season game, let alone a competitive one? Is Madueke. Oh, he got crowded out there, but he still got the ball. What's the score going to be, peeps? What do you reckon? I'm going with 4-0 Chelsea. 4-0 Chelsea. Augustus plays. Thank you for the super chat. My name's Terry Flewers. I'm from the Football Terrace. Also the United Stand. I do a lot of content each week on the United Stand. I'm here with you today. Big up yourselves. Big up yourself. What we saying here? Tasher says 5-1. Blancmont says 4-0. Yeah, it's going to be one of them ones. Okay. How's the sound coming through, people? Just turn my sound up. Let me know if the sound's coming through okay, or is it a little bit peaky? I'll make sure the sound is right for you guys. Let me know. Okay, cool. I'll just turn my mixer down a little bit. Mad Wakey's attacking down the left here. He's got Cucurella on the overlap. Goes for Jackson. Oh, great turn by Jackson. Gets a shot away. He's falling over. That is well held by Hugo Lois. Well held by him. Sounds good. Cool. Do you know what it was the other day when I was on here? I was getting bantered. People were saying the sound was a little bit off. So I think I made some changes to it. I maybe made it a little bit too high. I think. I don't know. No, it all seems okay. Anyway, sorted now. I just turned the mixer down. No one cares. Oh, sorry, Mark. Sorry, mate. Hope you had a good day, though, Mark. I just heard the commentator here say, can you hear that very loud travelling fan base? They probably are, but look at the... Oh, it's terrible, though. Such a bad look. It's such a bad look. Although, they always sell out these stadiums when it's pre-season. It's mad they're not selling out for an actual tournament. TFT, good evening from Germany. I love this game. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate that. Yusuf, I was echoey, was I? Oh, they nearly lost the ball there at the edge of their box. LAFC. I said a chance to go down the right-hand side there, but they cut back inside. Again, any questions you guys have got, anything you want to speak about, get your comments in. My video is only at 720, and that can't be right. I'm streaming at maximum capacity. Let me check it on my phone. Let me see. Let me have a look. No, that's coming through fine. It's in high def. No, that's coming through fine. Maybe you're watching on the television. I don't know. Anyway. Right. Hi, Mark. I'm Terry, but anyway. What do you think... See, do you know why you're not going to get me with those funny names? Now, you can try this and play all night. You can super chat. You're not going to catch me out with any funny names. Do you know why? Because I'm dyslexic. I have to read things really carefully because I can't read too good. So I don't get caught out by those names because I have to I don't really know what I'm reading, so I have to second guess everything. So nice one there. Nice one there. But you're not going to get me. You're not going to get me. Oh, okay. Right. All right. You've been catfished? Oh, no. You'll be fine. Wasn't there a player actually called Jerk Off? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe. That's not a bad word in this country, though, really. Nothing much happened in this game so far. Well, that's a nice little touch there by LAFC. Referee almost gets in the way. Well over hit. Well over hit. Goal kick. Goal kick, Chelsea. Nothing going on yet, is there? Bring Giroud to United. Yuri Zirkov at Chelsea. Do I like doing watch-alongs? Yeah, they're cool. They're not something I like doing all the time, but there's something I enjoy. Something I do enjoy doing a bit more recently. I used to hate them. Started to like them much more. But no, I do. One sec. I do enjoy a. Any dark horses, maybe a Brazilian side that could win this? Great question, B16. Potentially, but no. There's always a potential, but my answer is no. I think for me, it's going to be a European team. PSG aside to watch now. I know for a fact that. I don't know for a fact. I believe it will be a fact. I believe it's a fact. I don't know it's a fact. I believe it's a fact. A European team will win. PSG are the favourites. City are going to have a great chance at this tournament. Chelsea have got a decent chance. There's not very many brilliant teams at it. And the European sides now are just so much better than South America and other parts of the world. It's you know, I know not everybody likes to hear that, and I know people, but it's just the truth. I mean, you've got semi-pro teams in this, which is crazy. When you actually break that down, there are semi-pro teams in this. Semi-pro teams that are in this. Semi-pro teams that are in this, which is just crazy. Gravemind says, Tim Pot tournament. See, no, I wouldn't. Look, I'm a very open-minded person. Me and Mark speak about this a lot. He's probably a little more cynical than me. I'm a little bit more open-minded, but we actually see things quite similar. It's just I judge him a little bit later than he does typically. This could become a brilliant tournament, but they've got to learn quickly how to make it that good. Because for me, there's already holes in this. I know they're trying to open it up to the rest of the world, but I don't think you can try and make it the biggest and the best tournament in the world by having semi-professional teams in it. Not when it's sort of basically invitation and qualification only. If it's an open that everybody can be in, then fair enough. I think they have to have it in the early years in genuine footballing nations. It's got to be in genuine footballing nations where there is an appetite to regularly go to games. And America has got a lot of football fans in it. They love our game. Neto here crosses. Oh, Madueke's got a bad touch. They could have scored then, Chelsea. It's a counter-attack opportunity for LAFC. But I don't think they've got the pace or the power to counter against this Chelsea team. Well defended by Caicedo. But they're just going to peter out here, LAFC. I think you need it in a die-hard footballing nation where football is the key number one sport. You need the crowd. You need the memories of the viewers watching it to be tip-top. You really do need that. You need it to be at the highest level possible. That's one thing. Secondly, one second. Like, it's one of those things where the noise isn't that great. The crowds don't sound brilliant because this stadium's empty. I think you've got to do that. I think you've got to raise the bar for the amount of teams that can be in it. The problem that you have, though, is that Europe is so much stronger than all these other continents now. That because all the best players from all those other continents play in Europe. So you're only, in my opinion, you're only going to get European winners. And if you open it up to more teams, Who are you really adding in? There's a few Saudi teams with some good players you could add into this, but it's mainly going to be the European sides, and then you're just creating a new version of the Champions League. So, from my perspective and point of view, I'm not sure if it's going to work. The only thing you could argue, 1 second. Like, the only thing you could argue is that the money coming from this tournament can help some teams grow and develop. But you're only talking 50 or 60 million pounds over a 4-year period. That is a drop in the ocean. A drop in the ocean to these European sides. So, for me, I'm not convinced this is going to catch on, personally. LAFC are playing on the opposite coast. And these are parts of the planning that are just crazy. You've got LAFC have got a really good fan base in Los Angeles. And then on a Monday evening, so people have got work, you're making them play on the other side of the country. And what's crazy about that is, what ground are they actually in here? They're in the... Does it say where it is? Where is the Mercedes-Benz Stadium? Is that New York? Or am I stupid? I don't know where that is. Sorry, Atlanta, which is not far away. Well, it's not that close to New York, to be fair. But it's that other side, right? I bet you find in terms of journey time, you could fly from London to Atlanta almost as quick as you could. It's only probably an extra hour to get to Atlanta from London than it is from LA. An hour or two in a flight. So, yeah, for me, it's ridiculous. Again, the planning is just not great. That's why it's not full. Because what LAFC won't have, because America's so big, unlike Chelsea that have fans all around the UK, you could have, say this was in England, you could have Chelsea playing in Manchester and it would sell out. 1, it's a couple of hours on a train. 2, there's Chelsea fans in Manchester. So, because they're such a global club now. It's crazy. Yeah, I think it's crazy. But at least we're 16 minutes in and the game's still... ball well won back by Caicedo. Nico Jackson, great couple of touches there. Madueke's in, shoots, saved. Palmer, shot and block. They nearly take the lead there, Chelsea. Just as I was about to say, there's not been a goal yet. Oh, Caicedo, that's a foul there by him. Oh, was it because of... Is it true he got moved because of riots? I don't know. In fairness, they have this anyway, but North America and it's better. Sorry, I don't know what you're saying there. Almost like being in Paris, then having to go to play in Moscow. Well, we saw this, I mean, again, but the Euros a few years back in the summer of 2021, it was all over Europe and you had to fly around everywhere. But you're talking about, again, there's a cost of living crisis in the world right now. Fans spend thousands watching their clubs already. But people save up money for 4 years at a time to be able to go to the Euros or the World Cup to watch their country. But but Europeans are diehard about their football, the same as South Americans, the same as other continents. But North America just isn't like that. You're not going to have when tournaments are in Germany, when tournaments are in England, when they're in Spain. As an example, this happened, by the way, in South Africa. You'll get locals that will go, well, I don't care who's playing. I'm going to go and watch football. You don't get the casuals in America. It's harder to sell the tickets. They can't sell the tickets. It's 4:30, 4.5 hours from LA. It's 9 hours from London. Okay, a little bit closer than I thought then, to be fair. But still, a couple of extra hours, to be fair. I got that wrong. Palmer here on the ball. Shoots. Ooh, just over the bar. Roof of the net. Oh, there's a deflection there. That's a corner to Chelsea there. But yeah. It's 12:20 p.m. in LA. Yeah, so even their fans that want to watch it on TV are going to be at work. Crazy. Bear with me a second, people. Bear with me. Short corner, nothing happened. The planning was obviously crap. I don't know if it's the planning. It's just where they've done it, bro. The graphics look good. I love the colours. Oh, decent shot there. That was blocked. Fairness to LAFC, they are sticking in here. They're not. They're a much better. They're a much better standard than Auckland. So at least we've. In the games I've watched, we can create a little bit of difference. We can create a little bit of difference in the two teams. We know that LAFC are of a higher standard than Auckland. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. But they ain't laid a glove, LAFC. They had one attack very early in the game. Since then, nothing. This is from B16 again. It says, from what we have seen so far, this should be one and done. We already have a competition for the best clubs in the world. Get rid of the Transformer Cup. Yeah, look, the thing is as well, this is what my concern is going to be, okay, is I want to make sure I say this in the right way. Is that we could get to a point where it's getting competitive, but it's predominantly going to be with the European sides. So then basically it's like moving the Champions League to America. It's not new. Do you know what I mean? Like the World Cup is brilliant. The World Cup is brilliant because of that. Ball in there from LAFC. Easily caught by Sanchez. Easily. Oh, Sanchez. You saw a little Sanchez moment there. He gets the ball. Goes to clear it. Hits an LAFC player in the back. It just trickles into the box. No danger. But that was still a little moment that you get from him. What have been your thoughts on Chelsea so far, people? Thoughts on Chelsea's performance? I'd love to know what you think. Can't wait to read your comments on it. A lot of you are really going for B16 here. A lot of you are really going for him. Sanchez nearly did a Sanchez. No, he did. Yeah, I agree with you. It has been a little boring so far, but it's again, it feels pre-season-esque at the moment. What this may be is LAFC. I still got a feeling that LAFC are playing well above themselves. It's a nice little touch and turn. And I think what we might end up seeing, and it won't be until the second half, is you're going to see the energy absolutely fall and collapse away from these guys. It's going to fall and collapse. They're just going to like absolutely capitulate. Like a training match for Chelsea is what Mark says. Yeah, it's a little bit like that. And sometimes your performances are a little bit of a reflection of... sometimes your performances can be a little bit of a... What's the word I'm looking for here? They can be a little bit of a reflection of the intensity in a game. And that's what I've seen from Chelsea so far. There's just been a lack of an intensity from them. Tony here, Tony O, sorry, says, I think this tournament is meant to be at the site of the World Cup hosts. Yeah. Well, people save up for 4 years to travel to support their nation. A lovely ball through to Palmer. It's well defended. Teams spend a lot of money. Fans spend a lot of money over a long period of time on traveling to support their team, their nation. They save a lot of money. I'm not sure if fans are going to do that. I'm not sure if fans are going to do that. I'm really not. I'm not sure if fans are going to do it with the home and away games in the Prem and their counterparts, the European away games. I think it's different. I mean, again, I don't know how many fans Auckland have. You might have clubs like Auckland who it's like, wow, we get to go to America and play in one of the biggest tournaments in the world and there's big teams in it. Maybe all their fans have gone, but how many fans do they have? I mean, Auckland City, right? Auckland FC Stadium. How much does their stadium hold if it's full? Legit. Their stadium, when full, holds... In fairness, holds 25,000 people. They haven't bought... I don't know if they bought 25,000 fans with them. Chance here for Chelsea. Good cross. Well cleared. In fairness, they've got a decent shape, LAFC. They've defended well. They've made it hard at times. Defensively, they're really getting stuck in. Oh, it's lovely by Pedro Neto. Pass one. Going into the box. Cuts onto his left. Crosses too far. Madueke gets his head to it, but that is another... yeah. But yeah, that's a bigger stadium than I thought for a semi-pro team. Who are Auckland? Is that what they're not called? Auckland. Yeah, I swear it's pronounced Auckland. Am I dumb? Or is it Auckland? Is it Auckland? Oh, sorry. If I said it wrong, I said it wrong. It's Orc. Sorry, my apologies. My apologies. Do you know why I say that? There's a place near me called Uckfield. And for whatever reason, that's my dyslexia. Near where I live, there's a place called Uckfield. It's in my brain. My apologies. My apologies. Auckland City have a 3,000 capacity. Oh, did I look at the wrong Auckland team then? Oh, they're two different teams. Oh, Auckland City are different. Oh, damn. Okay. My apologies. Oh, yeah, 3,500. So, again, even if they brought all their fans, they're not filling a stadium. Again, I just don't even mean it in a horrible or a negative way. I'm just not sure. I'm not sure. They lost 10-0. Call them anything. Do they used to skate at Uckfield Skate Park? No way. Yeah, it's not far away. It's not far. It's not far away from me at all. Like a guy we were using to do some editing for us a few weeks ago. It turns out he's in the next town to me. It was crazy. It's where I live now. I'm not from this area, but I moved here when I was younger. Mark Uckbridge. Like it. Like it. Honestly, reading the chat with you guys has been more fun than the game. Legit. Liam Delap on the bench. Yes, he might be coming on later. Is it stupid? I would rather have a CM and a goalkeeper than a striker for United. I wouldn't say it's stupid. I wouldn't say it's stupid to think that. I think that's the wrong way to word it. I think we need all three. But I get why if Mbeumo comes in, with Bruno Fernandes in the team, and with Cunha being signed, I can understand the logic for saying if we can't get a good enough number 9, then we should put the money... What I agree with is this. Say we can't get a number 9 of the right standard. I maybe would rather persevere and wait for the right number 9, but invest that money in a much better midfielder, in a much better goalkeeper, and fix those areas. That's what I would rather... I'd rather do that. Lovely crossfield ball there from Palmer. 90 metre away here. Bad touch, but he's still in possession. He's going to have a run at the fullback here. Comes on the inside. Beats 1, beats 2. Edge of the box. Lavia. Looking for an opening, but they're sitting so low. The block is low. It's low. And yes, Nick Pitt. It is still 0-0. I want to play Guess Terry's hometown now, but I don't want to dox him. Well, you can guess my hometown. I mean, my hometown is not a secret. I've said it many, many times on the internet. Many, many times on the internet. I'm not worried about that. I'm just not going to give anyone my bloody address. Right, LAFC attacking here down the right-hand side. What are they going to do? I'm going to sit back a little bit. I'm not being rude. What are they going to do here? No, it's not Salford. Terry, I love how unapologetic you are. Somebody's guessed it right. Somebody in the chat has guessed it correct. Somebody has. I need a drink because my throat's so sore. Oh, Neto's in here. Should be 1-0. Good touch. Oh, what a cutback. Bang. 1-0 Chelsea. Bang. There we go. A little bit of it. That's a really good goal. I'm going to sit back some more, I think. I'm going to sit back some more. Excellent goal. Excellent goal. It was a good goal. I mean, he absolutely sold the defender. Sold him. Is he onside here? Ooh, it might be offside. He may be offside, but I had a great cutback on the left foot. Bang, bottom corner. Lloris, no chance. Oh, now that angle looks onside now. But let's see. Let us see. There is VAR. Yes, there is. Oh, the cutback deserves it, though. Bang. He's fooling himself when he struck that. Good goal. think the goal's been given. Yeah, weren't offside. It looked it. Good goal. Now cancel it. No, it just you know, sometimes certain angles make things look offside. What's going to happen now? Ooh, that's a foul. That's a foul. And Reece James is booked. Ooh. Ooh. This is the year of the Portuguese, it seems. Portuguese had a very good year. Portugal, another major tournament won by them. That's also weird about this tournament, because the international break was only a few days ago. And it was like Fabian Ruiz went from a Champions League final to a Nations League final to this tournament. It feels weird. There's a question here, but I'm going to see it from just Kevon. I'm going to see this free kick first, and I'll answer it. Feeling like a Nando's after hearing Portuguese. Is Nando's Portuguese? I didn't know that. What country is Nando's from? South Africa. Nando's originated in South Africa, but we grew peri peri through South Africa, especially in southern Africa, especially in Mozambique. Yeah, it's not Portuguese. What made you think of Portugal? I'm intrigued to know. I thought that was the Etihad for a minute. No comment, man. No comment. Ooh, decent shot there. Well saved. He went for a shot from a really acute angle. It was very, very well saved there by... That was the guy that you guys mentioned earlier. Oh, Robert Sanchez. That weren't a good save. He messed up. It's a corner. Chelsea can't be going into no Prem season with him as number one, you know. They can't be doing that. They'll be in big trouble if they do that. They'll be in big troubles. Gone for a short one here. It's a good ball in. Well cleared by Colwell. Oh, Chelsea win it back high there from Lavia. That didn't look a foul to me. Yeah, the question here from just Kevon says, Terry, do you think Cunha, Xerxes and Mbomo could work? Potentially, yes. Potentially it could. It really depends. None of them are prolific out-and-out number nines. But you can make a system there work. You could make that work. Most group stage games are going to be like this. And I agree. Abraham, hope you're well, bro. And I know you watch me over on the terrace, so thank you very much for being here. I think a lot will be like this. Well, but we're going to be covering Chelsea because they're in the Prem. I don't think there's any others that me and Mark said we were going to cover, to be fair. There's a couple of we'll be doing match reactions to, and then we'll wait for the knockout stages. But essentially, the knockout stages are just going to be the Champions League, aren't they? It's up again. Ooh. Kerry, I love that you and Mark are working together. How did you meet? Well, we were doing content together 10 or so years ago. Cole Palmer here. Palmer, good shot and blocks. We were doing content together a good 10 or so years ago when the whole YouTube thing started. Then we had a few issues. We've discussed that publicly. Oh, Cole Palmer's in again here. Neto's got the ball now. Or Palmer, a heavy touch. And yeah, we didn't work together or anything like that for about 7 years or so. And then we just got talking. And yeah, now working together again. So yeah, it's all great. Oh, good cross here. Go on, LA. Oh, he fell at the last moment. Not a bad little bit of play there by LAFC. They get into a good space, but their striker falls over. It's done. It's done. This game's heating up. Gee, do you know what the game is doing? What you're now seeing is a little bit more jeopardy in the match because LAFC can't just sit back behind the ball and hope now. They've got to attack. They've got to do something. And because of that, there's a bit more space for Chelsea, but they're also making Chelsea work a little bit harder defensively themselves. So very nice. Very nice that Chelsea have scored. I think Chelsea scoring was probably better for the game because it'll make LAFC really open up. Now it's nearly half time already. Crazy settings. Crazy settings. Having said that, for all the domination Chelsea have had, it's only been 3 shots, I think. No, the stats on my screen, the screen here are different to the ones on this screen. I think that includes block shots as well. Oh, they're playing out from the back here, LAFC. Oh, they're making a pig's ear of it. What's a prat? Oh, no, they've lost it. Right, what can Nico Jackson do? Oh, Nico Jackson's awful there. Samuel here says Liverpool not being here is a big loss to the tournament. Yeah, I agree. It would have been a much better tournament with Liverpool here. Barca, Dortmund. You know, they could have... Or Dortmund here. I don't know. Dortmund might be there, actually. I don't even know all the teams that are going to be here. Are Dortmund there? Or am I being dumb? Yeah, they are there. There's some decent teams there. But... who's from Spain? Oh, Ati. And... yeah, they could have thrown again, but you can't have too many teams, I suppose. Can't have too many teams. Jude versus Job. Yeah, the Bellingham brothers. That'd be an interesting one. Right, what's going on here? Again, I didn't even know Dortmund were here. Should do, but I don't. This is so easy for Chelsea. It's actually crazy how easy this is. Palmer here. We're donning that number 10 shirt. Still sitting in a low block. Nothing much is happening. It's decent. Palmer shoots. Blocked. Like every time they win the ball back, LAFC, and the ball goes into their midfield, Lavia, Caicedo, every time. Just taking it back. Recycling that possession. Winning the ball back. Recycling possession. It's just a brick wall. It is a wall that Donald Trump would be proud of. Oh, Lavia gave it away as I said that. Commentator's curse. Oh, that's a bad... That's going to be a yellow card there for Tosin. Yellow card for Tosin. Woo! Go on, they've got a free kick with 2 minutes of added on time to go. Let's see what happens here, people. Let's see what happens here. Palmer aiming for the shins. You guys are so funny, man. You guys are so funny in the comment section. Love it. Love it. Luke, so they should make it the top 2 from each country, latest domestic league qualifier. Then you know it's the 2 best teams from each participating. Or, Luke, because you've got to plan it, do the last 2 winners of the league title or the team that came second. That what I suppose the only issue that you've got is that you got to really plan this. And it'd be really hard to plan this with only like 2 or 3 weeks notice. So maybe you've got to give it a year's notice. So maybe it's 2025. So maybe the league winners in 2023 and 2024 from each league. You could do that. That could potentially work. But let me know. Let me know. How's FC Red Bull Salzburg there? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how it's worked. I haven't actually read. This is the thing. I'm not going to give too much. I haven't looked at it. Halftime comic topic. When does a tube become a pipe? I would assume it becomes a pipe when I think it becomes a pipe when you can place liquid or gas through it from one end to the other seamlessly. So now someone here says when it's connected to something. I don't necessarily think when it's connected to something, because it needs. I think you need to be able to pass water or gas from one end to the other with no leakage. Again, you can have a broken pipe, but you get my point. It's got to be able to. It's got to be able to have something flow through it, or smoke. Well, smoke is a gas. Sorry, what are you talking about? Smoke is a gas. It's quite literally what it is. I was a fight at the end of the game. Getting some more entertaining, isn't it? Jesus Christ. Yeah. It feels like first year philosophy. Yeah, no, I mean, it's not. It's more physics, I suppose. But from my perspective, I mean, I can Google it. I always have to Google things. When does a pipe become a... No. When does a tube become a pipe? The term tube... is not used to reference to... Oh, God, that's to do with popes. No, I wrote... That's why, because I wrote, when does the tube become the pope? When does the tube become a pipe? The term pipe is genuinely used to refer to a hollow cylinder primarily used for flow, fluid, or gas transport. Oh, I got that right. Whilst a tube can refer to a broader range of hollow sections, including those used structurally with precise dimensions and requirements. It makes sense. Like a scaffolding pole is more of a tube, isn't it? That makes sense. What's going on is we had a super chat that said, what's the difference between a pipe and a tube? More questions like that, please. I love questions like that. More, please. Let's go. And I can't speak too loud. My laryngitis is playing up, so I'm very sorry if I don't sound as energetic tonight or as into this conversation I am. My voice is just killing me. It was final day, and then I went live, and I think I was a bit excited, and I've strained it. Who is this guy, bruv? Zorro. So good, they named him twice. I'm Terry Flewers. You all know who I am. Don't act like you don't know who I am. That sounds so arrogant. I'm only messing. There we go. Mark would have definitely just read the message and left it at that. Okay. Well, yeah, me and Mark are different. Me and Mark are a little different. No, I'm done. In fairness, Mark's normally got 10, 20,000 people watching. It's a little bit easier for me. Because no one loves me. No one loves me the same. Please love me. Ronnie Pickering. Oh, that's a great show, man. B-Tech Mark Goldbridge. Do you know what, right? I am, I suppose, the same as like every other football YouTuber barring Robbie. We're all a B-Tech version of him. If you look at the subscribers he has, yeah, I'm not offended by that. Do you know, one of these people that I'm very aware, Mark Goldbridge is a better YouTuber than me. Like 3 million followers versus my 500,000. He's better than me. I'm very, very aware of that. But I can also accept it and take that on the chin. It doesn't hurt my ego. But there we go. Thanks, Ray Cannon. I appreciate that, bruv. I appreciate that. When does a boat become a ship? Ooh, that's a great question. I'm going to say a boat becomes a ship based on load capacity and not size, but load capacity and the type of propeller and or anchor system it has. Based on a rank of captain. It could be length or girth. Length or girth could play a part. But let's Google it. Now, I do a few more suggestions first. Mate, 500k subs is more like than Jailer. That's mad. Yeah, like the Football Terrace has got 460. My Clips channel, which is like this, that's not a clip channel. My Football Terrace extra channel is 123,000. My personal YouTube channel, Terry Flewis TV, is 40 odd thousand. So yeah, I do all right. I do all right. When does a boat become a ship? Right, let's see what there goes. There isn't a singular, universally agreed upon size or measurement that defines the separation of a ship and a boat. However, generally, a ship is a larger vessel designed for long voyages across open waters, often with commercial, military, or research purposes. Boats, on the other hand, are typically smaller and may be used recreationally. That makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. So a ship is an oil tanker, you know, a cruise ship size, and can it go across open waters? Because again, I don't think you could take a speedboat from Ireland to New York. I don't think it would make the journey if bad weather hit, where a ship's more likely to. So yeah, that's cool. Get some more in. We had a super chat here. Best thing to happen to this channel was the video of you and Mark. Love you on here, brother. Thank you very much, Elliot. And remember, tomorrow morning, 11 a.m., Goldbridge and I are back on my channel, The Football Terrace, for our show Hot Take, which I'll be looking forward to seeing you all on. Which club do I support? I'm a Manchester United fan. A boat becomes a ship when it can survive the Yahoo TikTok sound. A Navy submarine is a boat too. Yeah, submarines are boats, I believe. Boring Club World Cup. Yeah, we're talking about pipes and boats, bruv. We're talking about pipes and boats. What about a barge and a tugboat? I don't know, mate. The thing is, I don't know. I mean, I'm not a boat man. Do you know what I mean? I ain't a boat person. Although I don't mind that being on a boat. Hot takes is quality. Thanks. No, I appreciate it. Thank you. I appreciate the compliment. Barge is on a canal. A tugboat is on the sea. Oh, well, like Rosie and Jim. Rosie and Jim. Rosie and Jim. Riding along on the old ragdoll. You have no charisma. but no shortage of gingivitis. Oh, bloody hell. That was a bit harsh. Put your medals on the table. Put your medals on the table. Show me what you've achieved on social media. All right? Mr. I have charisma. Come on, tell me. Show me. Thoughts on Ekatike? Really good player. Yeah. Absolutely love your reactions to trolls. Thank you, Lee. I appreciate that, mate. Damn, that was a low blow. No, it's not a low blow. It's, you got to, I love interacting. Trolls are life. I love them. I love them. The worst thing you can do with a troll is show them you're annoyed, or even be annoyed in general. That's like their fuel. If you just laugh at them, make a joke about them, it's their kryptonite. They cry, or they go away, or they end up most of the time loving you. I reckon you're handling this well. Oh, mate, it's. I've seen people in the past have meltdowns when they get criticism. You know, I've had some horrible stuff said. I remember when I first started this, people would like wish terrible illnesses on my children. I get all angry. And my dad, who's a great role model, said to me, so somebody saying that, how does that make it come true? I said, well, what do you mean? He said, let's say someone wishes the most heinous thing imaginable on one of your children. How does that then, how do those words make it true, make it happen? I'm like, well, it doesn't. Well, there you go. And it's, you know, I know we've lost this in the world nowadays, but sticks and stones will break your bones, but names will never hurt you. And I know that doesn't count in every case. There are certain words and there are certain things people can be called that are hurtful. But I still think, and again, I'm not going to talk about things to do with race or religion because that doesn't necessarily impact me. But I think the more of a reaction you give. So there was a YouTuber that used to, whose brother passed away that I knew. And I remember saying to him, listen, man, don't tell people about that. Secondly, when they started taking the mick, don't tell them how much it hurt you because they'll do it more. Because that's what trolls want. Trolls want to feed, they feed off that. So just, even if you are bothered, just act like you're not. Fake it till you make it. You got to do it. Goldbridge has changed. He's got better looking. That's what we know. He's got better looking. Nick P here. How you doing, Nick? He says, evening, mate. Watch out for this chat. They will turn you into Alan Partridge with their questions. I don't mind that. I don't mind that kind of conversation, though. I'm very comfortable in my own skin. But yeah. Goldbridge with the beard. Yes, I have a decent little beard, to be fair. I do. Names don't break your bones, but the last... Sorry. But they last... Names don't break your bones, but they last a lifetime mentally, if said by the closest people. It depends on their motivation, doesn't it? Your intent is so important. I'm not a believer. You know, people say, "Oh, all jokes are the truth." That's not true. I joke about my friends and I love them. I know it isn't true. When people speak out in anger, they're speaking the truth. That also isn't true. Me and my family, we have this bad trait, I suppose. When we're angry, we say things to hurt you, not what we mean. We can be a little bit venomous like that. This idea that when someone's angry, what they say is exactly how they feel is crazy. You say things sometimes out of anger to hurt someone because you know it will hurt them, but it was because of the situation. So for me, if someone lashes out at me with words and then the situation calms down, they go, no, I meant it. Of course, I'll remember that, and it may mean to me removing them from my life, but I will never dwell on it forever. Never, ever, ever. And you do control that. Never dwell on it. Ever. Because you can't change it. Lads, don't be pussies. I like it. Let's have a little look here. Wow, what's this say? Per the US Naval Academy, a boat is generally defined as a watercraft small enough to carry aboard a large vessel. Typically a ship. A key distinction is that a ship can carry a boat. Thank you for that update. I like that. I like that. Well, what do you think of the American owners doing great things at Wrexham and Birmingham? Very fan-focused and philosophically very different to the Glazers. Yeah, look, they're doing a very good job. I mean, I don't necessarily look at Wrexham as this. It's a fairy tale and a dream come true for the fans of Wrexham. I don't look at it as like a fairy tale in general because they got taken over by a multi-million. I think I've read somewhere that Ryan Reynolds is a billionaire, or at least asset-rich wise. But they are running it very, very well. They're doing a very, very good job, and that can't be denied. They are doing a very good job. Simple and as straightforward as that. So yeah, look, it's going to be interesting to see. It's going to be really, really interesting to see how they progress. They go further up the table and they've got to increase revenues. Now that's going to be the next phase. Is what do they do when they've got to increase revenue? Because we're seeing at Man City at the moment, as Man City's owners start to. Man City's owners are now looking to increase or make it harder for season ticket holders, so that in their eyes, so they're able to sell more tickets to tourists and single match goers to make more money. And City fans, a group of City fans, have gone to a lawyer and are taking legal action against their owners who have given them the best time of their lives. So in the short term, I think they've done a very good job, the owners of Wrexham and Birmingham. But as they try to grow further and they'd have to increase their revenues, they may start to do things that alienate some of the diehards. So that's something that I think Wrexham fans have got to buckle themselves in for. The world will change if you keep getting bigger. There'll be things that don't happen right now that are more, in their eyes, touristy or about fans that have just turned up now, or fans that new fans they want to attract, as opposed to just being about you. That's my only warning to them is that at some point there'll be elements of your club that won't feel like when you were tiny and struggling. But I don't think you can have the globalization element of multinational billion-pound owners and not see that. I'm not saying you lose anything, but you certainly change, and I think they've got to be very, very, very prepared for that mentally more than anything. This guy 8 Mark. Honestly, my stomach's big enough. I could have eaten him, to be fair. And when I'm hungry, could demolish most things. I asked Gary Barlow if he was confident. Gary Barlow is confident in a Chelsea win today. He told me he was sure. So sure. Is that a Gary Barlow song? I don't know. Oh, sure. I didn't know it was a song. Oh, sure. Okay. I'm sorry. I don't know much. Take that. I'm so sorry, right, that I didn't get the joke. I just take that's not. I listen to a few oldies, but it's not really in my wheelhouse, if that makes sense. Sorry, bruv. What song? I'm going to have to find out what song that is now. Take that. Sure, so sure. It must be a lyric. I don't think it's the name of a song. I never heard that. Oh, hang on. It's from Sure. Right. They're trying to put some kid to bed. Looks like Mick Hucknall. What's going on? What are they doing? They're just putting some kid to bed in this music video. Oh, I do know that. Now I've heard the song. I remember it. Yes. There we go. Oh, I need a little you need a little patience with these Barlow jokes. See, I know that because I know the song Patience. I just didn't know. Sure, I just don't know that. Didn't know that 1994 song. I didn't know it. Didn't listen to a lot of them as a kid. Apologies. Right, second half is about to kick off here. Second half is about to kick off. It is 1-0 to Chelsea. And there ain't much else to say. And that's the truth. There's not much more to say. Olivier Giroud's on the bench in a vest. Still looking good for his age, though, isn't he? Still looking good for his old age. The ripe old age. Probably same as me, to be fair. Probably about as old as me. He's just not quite as good looking. Do you know what I mean? There'll be some people out there be like, I can't believe how arrogant Terry is. Terry thinks he's really good looking, doesn't he? It's called a joke. It's called a joke, me old mates. Alright. This game's going to kick off now. Why is the second half so late starting as well? It's 10 past 9 nearly. It's all kicking off again over something. I don't even know what. Do you call Mark by his real name off camera? I don't actually. I call him Mark. I know what his real name is. I just call him Mark. Mainly, I don't know why. I think part of it's like continuity. But yeah. It's not something he insists on, by the way. It's not something he insists. Can you imagine if he insisted on that? You must call me Mark. Giroud is hot. All right, Linda, calm down. As you might add some of your own kids to the grandkids that you've been having recently. Slow yourself down, girl. Slow yourself down, girl. He is dishy, though, isn't he? And before the younger men in the comments go, oh, my God, can't believe you said that, Terry. Just relax, man. Be comfortable in yourselves, my people. My people. Right, second half kicks off. Cucurella in the centre here. Finds Jackson. Still no delay. That's a foul. I can't believe the referee hasn't even given that. Or said play on. Neto on the right-hand side. Back to Palmer. Caicedo, goes to the 1-2 with Palmer, slightly over here. Good start to the second half, though. Great therapy session, buddy, and well said. Appreciate that, bro. Appreciate that. Oh, Linda, I can't believe you said that. You're a nana. You're a grandma. Linda. You're a nana. You're a grandmother. You should be knitting, not saying that. Well, whatever floats your boat. Whatever tickles your pickle. Oh, come on. Come on, Chelsea. Go on an onslaught in the second half. Score some goals. Come on. I mean, what Linda's saying in the comment section is certainly more interesting than the game. There's no doubt about that. I'm telling you. No doubt about that. Oh, Giroud goal. Oh, has he come on now, Olivier Giroud? Okay, there he is. I should have known that, but I was looking at the chat because it's more interesting, I tell you. Damn, even the stadium's empty. Yeah, Sebastian, it's a madness. My mum wanted to call me Sebastian, just to let you know. So glad she didn't. I grew up on a rough council estate in East London. Can you imagine being called Sebastian there? I knew a lad called Duncan. He used to get enough crap. Oh, LAFC are trying to play out from the back. This is going to end in disaster. Well, they got it out, to be fair. And then straight back to Enzo. Enzo's on as well. So Reece James, and just to give an update for everyone, Reece James and Lavia came off for Gusto and Enzo Fernandez. Olivier Giroud's come onto the pitch as well. Are you the same as Mark in that he doesn't find men handsome or attractive? No. I'm very comfortable saying like Brad Pitt objectively is good looking. I can see he's good looking. Do you know what I'm saying? I know David Beckham is an attractive, handsome man. It doesn't mean I don't find him attractive, but I can see that he is. Yeah. So there's a difference. There is a distinction, Anton, between I don't find them handsome or find them like I'm not attracted to them, but I can see that they're handsome. I can see that they're attractive. Must be the same for women. Women must look at other women and see, well, that's what attraction, like that body's nice or that face is nice. The hair looks good. Same thing. Yeah. Pedro Neto here. He does his man here. Cuts it back. Jackson. Oh, my God. Get the lap on, man. Let's give us something to watch. Get the lap on. It's true. Jessica Alba was hot. Mary J. Blige is my favourite thing. Great to see you doing That's Football watch-alongs. Thank you. Cunny Funt. These are such weird questions, but I love it. Yeah, I like a weird question. That's why women hate each other. I think men can be like that too, though. I've got a couple of male friends who are, again, objectively speaking, very attractive, very good-looking blokes. You can just tell by the attract. I know men that have like wanted to fight them on nights out. Half a chance here for LAFC. Good shot, deflection. Ooh, a little chance there. I don't know my man's name, but it deflects, and Sanchez, I don't think he had that covered. Half a chance there for LAFC. Half a chance. They're in again here. Kukurea caught out of position. That's a lovely bit of skill. Cut it back. Oh, my God. Oh, my days. It's not looking good, Bav. Whoever that number 30 is, he did so well to get to the byline. It's one of the worst crosses I have ever seen in my life. Wow. Do you know what, Sheldon? I don't know if that was a shot or a cross, bruv. I genuinely do not know. But that should have been a cutback for a chance to score. I hear you, Jerry. Oh, it's lovely by Palmer. Oh, wow. Finds Pedro Neto. Crosses. Half cleared. Kukurea. Not in Madueke. Gets it into the middle. They're scrambling here at LAFC, but they get it away for now. Well won back by Enzo Fernandez. Sorry, by Colwell. That's going to be a corner to Chelsea. Corner taken short here. Neto, good cross. Should be 2-0. Oh, wow. Off the line. Nico Jackson there. Really good header. And there was just... was it Jackson or was it Tosin? But there was a LAFC player on the line. It was Jackson. Oh, how has that not gone in? Oh, no, it just hit him in the head. He knew nothing about it. Nearly 2-0 to Chelsea, which would have been game over. Wow, the top stanchion of that stadium is literally empty. It's crazy. Oh, lovely ball to the back post there. Just missed by Colwell. It's going to be a goal kick. Chelsea are going to score. They should. I mean, because right now, 1-0 look, it's a win. But I still think they've got to make a little bit of a statement when you're playing a team at this level. And equally, if they leave it at 1-0 Chelsea, there's always that chance that LAFC grab something. They've got to just go and get that second goal, kill the game off. Done. Done. A couple of former United players in the next game, Cavani and Romero. Oh, nice, nice, nice. Why doesn't Deadlock play? Well, he's on the bench today. I think he's going to be coming on soon. It's got to be. He's got to be coming on soon. If Mark leaves or retires from United stand, would you like to take over? I don't know. I mean... potentially, but it's not something that's on the cards. So, I think the United stand without Mark would need more than... I think it would need multiple personalities to maintain it. But I don't think there's any plans for that. Not that I'm privy to, anyway. Oh... well, they're giving them a good account of themselves, LAFC, considering the difference in standard. But Chelsea just got to go and get another goal and kill this game off now. Jackson finds Gusto. Should play this into Madueke. Well over hit. Poor. Poor. My NYC friend ordered a United shirt for the City game. Legend. Your friend's a legend, mate. That's what he is. Legend. Oh, they're in! Wow, good save by Sanchez. They almost scored there, LAFC. There's me reading the super chat, and a goal nearly went in. It went for the near post. Should have gone for the far post. He'd have scored. But there, see what it said just a few seconds ago. They've got to just kill this game off. Kill the game off. Make it a no contest. Or a lack of a contest. I don't know what the word is now. Just kill the game off. Neto here finds Palmer on the right. Oh, lovely by Palmer. He's in the box. Squares it. One thing I'd say about Palmer so far tonight. Consistently gets into good positions. Nearly every shot or every final ball was hit an LAFC player. I think he's got to do better there. Ooh. Yellow card there. What does it say? They have had a few chances, to be fair. Hang on, they've yellow carded a player here. Oh, Cucurella, man. Come on. Come on. Oh, I could fall asleep watching this game. If I was just on the sofa watching this, my feet up, I'd be asleep. 100%. Giroud to score a brace and win the game. That's from the away end TV. Can you imagine the meltdown as well you would see? Would be crazy. Yeah, a few people asking about Mudryk. Yeah, he's suspended. Yeah, all right, Jerry. You and I both know I would. In fairness, EastEnders would be on by now. LAFC, you're having another go on the left. Still 30 minutes to go in this game as well. Still a way left. I'm going to sit back again. When I sat back before and chilled, like an old man, the goal went in. Let's see if it happens again. Antics like Cucurella just had, oh, why the US hate football. Yeah, I agree. I've got a lot of American friends that I grew up with, especially in the martial arts world. And it was always their one bugbear with football is the play acting. I agree. And even when I've explained the rationale for it, nice run by Palmer, gets it back. Oh, the skill is tackled there. It's going to be a corner, I think. But yeah, that's why a lot of my friends from the States and Canada, they just can't get into it because of the play acting. Chelsea with the corner here. Knocked on. Gusto's going to shoot. Oh, don't. Yeah, good. He didn't shoot. Crosses it back in. Poor. I'm sorry I'm so quiet. There's nothing much to say about the game right now. Lovely by Palmer again. He's burst into the box brilliantly. Tackled right at the last minute again though. He's been a danger tonight, Palmer. He just hasn't done anything in the dangerous areas yet. So he's been a threat. Here comes the lap though. The lap's coming on. So Madueke is coming off for George, and the lap is coming on for Nico Jackson. So we have a chance here to watch the lap for the first time in a Chelsea shirt, which will be fun. So Sheldon says, finally a little bit of action, maybe. Finally a little bit of action. Do. I'm so intrigued to watch the lap play. There's an element of me watching this like, what? Oh, here's what you could have had. This ain't great. The flop. I mean, that would be a great name. But do you know what the good thing about being in a tournament like this early? It's a competitive game. You can get a couple of goals. You can just end any of that 007 nonsense. Do you know what I mean? The lap's coming on there. The bit between his teeth. I think a foul's been given, though. It gave away a foul. Evil Saka on there. See, a lot of people say that. Yeah, it's a little similar. A little similar. A little similar. Chelsea pressing really high now. But they're giving it away. A bit of a counter-attack opportunity on here for LAFC. Oh, poor passing. Slowed the game down. Chance is gone. Unless the cross is good. Delayed the cross. Nice football. Oh, it's got to go across the 6-yard box straight away. Poor. You're just not going to get the kind of time on the ball there. Number 99. I don't know what his name is. He had the ball in a good position. Giroud's making a run. If you put that with what's Palmer doing there? If you put a nice bit of bend on that ball across the 6-yard box, Tariq Jules, what a touch. That's a great tackle, though. They're in here. Oh, that's well defended. That's beautiful defending by Caicedo. Just leans under his man and pushes him out the way. But LAFC starting to really give it a go here, but their final ball is just so bad. It's shocking. It's been shocking. But the space is starting to open up in the game now, though, which is good to see. Oh, Palmer, man. He should have played it into Neto. He doesn't. Enzo Fernandez is Tariq George. Fernandez shot blocked. Okay. Oh, that's a lovely bit of skill. Oh, referee, you can't give that as a foul. No, not a foul. US ladies better than the men. I mean, they're in their own world. Yes, the women they wouldn't beat. They're not better than them literally. They're better than them in the women's game. They do better than the men's team do in comparatively. Yes, but they're not better than them literally. If that's how you meant it. The lap straight up got the number 9. Well, did you see what David Ornstein said tonight? So he spoke about their interest in Malik Fofana. But in his article, Caicedo gives it away. There's going to be half a chance here if they can find the right pass. Poor. Very poor from Caicedo. A better team punishes them there. But then maybe he's not as lax. But he basically said that finding a new winger is a priority for Chelsea. And it says that their other priority this summer was finding a striker. But they filled that priority by bringing in the lap. So Chelsea might not be signing another striker, which is so interesting. They've given him the number 9. They've told him he's going to be the main guy next year. So, yeah, very, very interesting indeed. A little bit of pocket space again for LAFC. They're really going for it here, which is good from a spectator point of view. How do I feel about England in the World Cup next year, Ferbs, sorry. Worried. We've looked bad for 2 years now. Here goes Delap, his first opportunity. Oh, cuts it back. That was so well defended. Brilliant there by Delap. Brilliant there by Delap. Looking good. Just gets past the defender with ease. Right decision to cut it back. Just very, very well defended to stop Enzo Fernandez with a tap in there. But the game's opening up very nicely indeed. Antonio, the women would not beat the US men if they really played in a competitive game. Pound for pound, they may be better. Oh, Palmer's in, should score. Wow, that's terrible by Palmer. They just, listen, they've got to kill this game off, Chelsea, because they are just slightly running the risk here. Lovely football. Beautiful by Neto. Yeah, he's got to score there, Palmer. That's an awful shot. He's gone for power and the roof of the net rather than just finishing it. Lovely by Fernandez. Finds Caicedo in the middle. He's just driving through the middle of LAFC now. Finds the lap who's tackled. What a tackle by Cucurella. Oh, offside given. I thought they gave a foul against Cucurella when it wasn't. Give me 1 second, people. Sorry, peeps. I'm back. Oh, they're chance today. Let's have a little look. Oh, weren't too far over. They've just got that. Actually, well over. But there's that little fret. There's that little fret at the moment. I don't know. I just put my earphones back on. I don't need earphones. There's that little fret. Remember, we're live after this game, taking calls on this tournament, on this game, on my channel, The Football Terrace. This will redirect you there at the end of the watch-along. As a United fan, English clubs have the worst fans in the world. I don't even know what you mean. Oh, it's beautiful by Caicedo. What a wonderful piece of defending. But he has hurt himself. Chelsea still attacking here. Oh, they've stopped the game. Where do I think LAFC would finish in the Prem? Anywhere between 15th and 20th. great defensive work. I'm not sure what happened to him, though. It was like innocuous. Let's have a little look here. So he barges across. Couldn't really see on that angle. The ball's nice, though. I like the Club World Cup ball. Oh, by the way, people, get that like button smashed, please. Just get this past 1,000 likes whilst we're live. Let's get that done. The gap between MLS teams is definitely much smaller than I imagined. I don't know. Kukurea booked here. Adidas balls are always great. Have I got Adidas balls? I don't know. I've got some balls now. I've got Mitre. I went for old school balls for my set. I went for Mitre. You're not Mark Goldbridge. Oh, shit. Hang on. Really? Let me just check in the mirror. Hold on. Hang on. Stuart, you could just put my camera. God. You're right. I feel like Tom Hanks in Big. What's happened? Oh, no. Here's the lap. They crowded out there. Crowded out. Thank you. Hot. Oh, hello. You guys want to see my dog? Hello. You come say hello? Or is she going to walk underneath me? You going to come say hi? You going to come say hi? You're not going to jump up? I'm just going to say hello. You like puppy? You're warm. Well, there you go. Good boy. My dog just likes to come see me. In fairness, he doesn't. He's hoping there was food in here. That's it. What's his name? My dog's called Rocky. Or Rocco. The kids call him Rockstar. Or Dog. Or Puppy. What breed? It's a German Shepherd. Working line. Yeah, my dog brought the tea in. He's fairly well. He's quite well trained. I keep thinking what I should teach him to do is undo the. Oh, they broke a line here. They have a chance to get the ball in the box. Don't delay it. Oh, he did. Can he get the cross in? He does. Well, Giroud was arriving late. Oh, there's some nice jeopardy in this game still. They're in. Another stupid touch. Should score. Oh, he missed. It was offside anyway. They missed. There's a chance here. They keep getting these little chances. They keep getting these little chances. Oh, the last 10 minutes might be quite fun, you know. Terry, you're making this more entertaining. Thank you, Linda. I appreciate the compliment. Rocky Fluid's visit more exciting than the game. Yeah, my dog's great, man. Love my dog. Love my dog. I'm kind of one of these people. I don't mean it about serious situations. I'm just talking generally in life. I prefer animals to people. Like I've got this wisteria plant that's been growing for like 5 years in my garden over the bar area that I have out there. It's got thick this year, and there's a wood pigeon that's nested in it and it's got eggs in there. And I go out every day and make sure it's all good and it's fine. I much prefer people. I'd rather talk to the wood pigeon in the nest than my dog than my neighbours. That's it. 2-0. There it is. Look, I'll tell you something about Enzo Fernandez. He's getting so much better at the box crushing now. Excellent at it. Great ball there. Delap picks it up on the right. Dinks the ball in. Good ball. An assist for him. Ends at 007 Kerr straight away. That's it. Game over. Game finished. Game done. It's a really good ball by Delap as well. Really good ball. Yeah, it's over now. That is all she wrote, my old mucker. That is all she wrote. First touch was class. Yeah, do you know what? Because that could have just bounced off his foot. He was under pressure. He was moving. It was very, very good there by Enzo. And it's something that he's just started adding to his game now. And I think he was saying that him and Maresca worked hard on that. Excellent from Delap as well, because I think a lot of people just see him as a little bit of power and pace and not just... And, you know, that was a really good... Oh, they've got a chance here to make it 2-1. Wow, they could have scored again. Really, really bad descending from Gusto. They're asking for a penalty, but the referee played advantage and he was falling over as he shot. The one thing I'd be worried about if I was Chelsea, though, in this game is LAFC really should have scored some goals. Really should have scored some goals. They've had brilliant chances. Was it a pen? No, it's not enough for a penalty. You'd probably give a foul for that in the middle of the park, but you're not going to give a penalty for that. I know not everybody likes that, but it's the way it is. It's just the way it is. Things will never be the same. Eight minutes to go plus injury time. But we're getting close, people. We're getting close to getting our lives back. I'm only joking. I've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed having a chat with you guys. Coming forward again here, LAFC. That's over here. He's not keeping that in. That's a shocking ball. Shocking. Shocking ball. Caicedo's coming off now. Got Nkunku coming on. Getting a lovely reception. The one thing I will say, though, that's good about this is you get, I know pre-season happens, but you get, you know, the American supporters of Chelsea here getting a chance to watch their team in a competitive game. That is a real positive side of this tournament, which I like. Yes, Ava, very good community as ever. Although we're not on 1,000 likes yet. Get that done, my people, my people, my people. Driving back home, Bridge. I think Drew is hiding from you, Linda. Yeah, that's why he's not played well. He doesn't want to do. He doesn't want Linda wiping her mouth. So I'm not talking too loudly. My voice is really sore at the minute. That's why I've got a cup of tea. Hot fluid's good for it. Oh, it's a lovely switch there by Enzo. They're going forward again here, LAFC. What can he do? It's a nice ball to the back post. Just slightly overhit. They're not. Do you know what, though, with LAFC? I'm not too sure who else is in this group. I'd have to look. But they might have a chance of getting out of it. Well, they do have a chance of getting out of it. Definitely a chance. I'm not saying they will. But they got a chance. Going into the last 4 or 5 minutes here. Delap picks the ball up. Chance of a counter-attack. What does he do? Oh, lovely by Delap. 3v1 here. Tariq George. Neto. Oh, he looked for Nkunku there. Lovely play by Delap. Brilliant cameo from him. Chelsea with a corner here. Oh no, I don't want to hear the Delap doing well. Yeah, he's come on and look bright. Oh, they've got a chance here. Oh, that nearly fell to Delap. You can tell he wants that debut goal. LAFC in the attack here. Nice bit of space in the middle to run into. Do you know what they do have, LAFC, though, which helps them? They've got a good amount of athleticism and speed. It's such a difference maker in the modern day game. What's Nkunku's status in the market? He was rated 100 million. He's for sale. Probably for around 40 to 50 million. Injuries and just It just hasn't worked out for him at Chelsea. Was a very good player. What's everybody's thoughts today, though? Okay, game. Anyone's mind changed about the tournament yet? Terry's a slurper. Am I slurping loudly? I'm very sorry. I do. It's very warm, the tea. I'm sorry for slurping. What I'll do is I'll mute. There we go. I'll mute when I do it. My apologies. Who are you? Mark Soldbridge. No, he's not sold. This is still his channel. I'm just here today. I should have increased the volume. Olivier Giroud here with the ball. What's he going to do? Struggling. Another poor. They had another shot on goal, but it was poor. Couple of minutes to go and it's done. Remember, if you want to phone in, have your say on this tournament, on this game, we're live on the Football Terrace straight from here. We will be redirecting to the channel. We'll be going live, taking your calls. So looking forward to hearing from some of you on there. Hopefully it'll be good to see a few faces. Mark's in Terry's basement. I don't have a basement. He's in my loft. I've got like a loft in the middle of my house. And he's there, tucked away nicely. What's my channel? It's called the Football Terrace. But this will redirect you there, so you don't need to go over there now. We will redirect you that way, my friend. Here's Neto coming forward. You can tell Delat wants that goal so bad. That's a really good thing to be that hungry for a goal, even though it's early on. Tarek Jules, that's lovely. Oh, his final ball let him down a bit there. It's lovely football. It's excellent play here by Chelsea. Weren't happy with that one. The lingo of the youth. Did you see the memes of our boy Xerxes practicing hold up play with the ladies on vacation, winning mentality? Yeah, Steve's having a good time. I saw that. I saw he's having some fun. Fair play to him. Well, they're attacking again here, LAFC. What are they going to give now? No penalty again. They've asked for another penalty, not been given. They're not going to give it now. They're not going to give a penalty for that. I don't think. Chelsea, one last attack here. Oh, Neto hit the crossbar there. Woo! That's it. Game over. There we go. Is there a watch long tomorrow? It'll be Chelsea's next game that will be live for. Listen, I want to thank each and every single one of you that has tuned in. As I say, we're going to be live on the Football Terrace in the next sort of 5 minutes to do a phone-in show. If you guys want to come on and give your opinions on the game, we'd love to hear from you. Get your face on camera. You don't have to turn the camera on. Entirely up to you. I want to thank everyone who's tuned in. We got to that 1,000 like mark, which is amazing. Until next time, everybody, look after yourselves, and we'll see you all